do that. Yeah, we'll have like a quick session. Something like this, but with less people, I guess. Let us choose the cards. Live reading in threes, then guest us. Is that possible? What's happening? Is that possible? Oh, you mean to say I'll do a live reading with three? Is that how you invite people and then it'll be three of us on the screen, right? And then you guys are there to watch? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is, right? I haven't done that yet, so I don't know. Oh. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Okay, my hands. Let's go on to the next sign. Let's see who the next sign is going to be. Okay. Somebody wants to jump out here, but they... Okay. Let's be patient with my deck. There we go. Scorpio. Do we have Scorpio in the house? Scorpio? Scorpio, guys. Scorpio, we have? Yeah? Okay. Scorpio, let's see what... Let us see what Scorpio stories... Ooh, Ace of Cups. New love. Interesting. What is this? Four of Pentacles. Oof. Still holding on to something, though. Okay. Seven of Wands. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Man, let's see what that's about, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, okay? Okay. What's this Ace of Cups? New love. It looks like new love to me, so let's see if it is. Wow, somebody wants to present an opportunity. Oh, crap. Just a sec. Hard spell. Okay, sorry about the sound. That's my chair. There we go. What's the Four of Pentacles? There's no love here, but you're still holding on to something, Scorpio. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio. Seven of Wands. What is this? Okay, Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, it feels like there's new love. There's new love coming towards you. Look at that. Look at that cup of love. It's coming towards you, and somebody's going to bring that opportunity for love. They're bringing that to you. But you don't seem to be ready for it. You don't seem to be open to it. Got Capricorn energy. It feels like you're still holding on to something here. You might still be holding on to something that's toxic or negative to you. You're not letting go of something here. And although this new love is approaching, is coming in, if you do not fix this area of your life, you might lose the chance at this, right? And I mean, it looks really promising. I can even feel it to be promising. But there's something you need to work on, Scorpio. Let's see, what is this? This you're holding on to. Yeah, look at, oh man. You're holding on tightly. Can you see that person holding on tightly to the pentacles, right? That's you, Scorpio. You're holding on tightly, and I feel like you're holding on tightly to a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Somebody that has broken your heart. You're having a hard time moving away from this person. You're having a hard time. You're having a hard time transitioning from this. You're brokenhearted, but you're still holding on to this person, and that is why we have the Devil energy here, because you're not letting go of something. Now, the King of Cups is in the upright though. So that kind of confuses me a little bit. But I'm not going to go into that. Because, should I go into it? Man. Okay, fine, let's go into it. Because, you know, if this was in reverse, we would be done. We'd be done. But why is the King of Cups in the upright? Why is there heartbreak when there is somebody that obviously wants to give love and commitment? Why is that? Oh God. Shit. Come on. Okay, I'll put it out there because stupid me asked for the cards, but yeah. I was just wondering because this seems to be bad for you. Your heart is broken. You're in a devil energy here. You're holding on so tightly to this King of Cups, but they're in the upright. So I was like, what's the deal? Why? Because this person does love you. This person loves you. They want to commit to you. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't see it here. But this person is looking at you like a Nine of Pentacles. You are gorgeous, beautiful, attractive to this person. They see everything that they want in you. They even desire, you know, having something with you. I mean, it's so clear. But your heart is broken. There's toxic energy. Let's see what the next cards are going to say. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to take this two ways. Seven of Wands. Somebody is fighting to stay in this energy because they're hoping for a reunion with this person. They're hoping to be with this person, right? So this could be Scorpio hoping to be with this king, or this king hoping to be with Scorpio. But look at that. Queen of Cups. Feelings are not being expressed here. And I think that's what's creating the negative toxic energy and the heartbreak. You know, Scorpio, you probably feel like your person doesn't love you. You feel like they don't care about you. But they do. They're just not showing it. They're not expressing it. And it makes this person unhappy. And I'm sorry, I don't see why. I guess we should clarify that though, right? God. Okay, fine. Let's clarify. Why is the King of Cups not expressing or showing their love when they so obviously love this person? Why? Let me see if I can get an answer. Okay, let me get, I need more than that. One more, just one more, just one more. Just one more. Oh man. Okay. So King of Cups, why are you not expressing your love? Well, for one, they're afraid of being rejected. They're afraid of being rejected. And I feel like right now, the King of Cups, there's some kind of decision that they have to make here. There's something that they need to close out in their life. And that's why they're not expressing their love. That's why they're not saying how they feel. Now, Scorpio, this doesn't mean that you hold on to this still, because Even if this person does have these strong feelings towards you, you don't know what this person is planning. It's all just energetic love. There's no effort attached to it. There are no plans attached to it. This person hasn't even said how they feel. I mean, this person, this King of Cups, needs to fix whatever it is in their life, then come towards you and tell you what they want. Okay? Unless they do that, you really need to let go of the situation, because you're heartbroken. There's a lot of toxic and negative energy here. That's not something that you can continue to live in. You know what I mean? Um, I mean, you can, of course, guys, free will here. You could choose to wait for this person to come around. But I don't see any intention of that. Okay? I honestly don't see any intention of that. Feelings are there. What are we going to do with feelings? I mean, what? Can we build with feelings? You don't have a person in front of you to build anything with. This person is loving you from afar, you know, admiring you from afar. What are you going to do with that? I mean, that's just the honest truth. Unless this person steps up to be right in front of you, stand right in front of you and say, I love you, I want to be with you. There's nothing you can do about this. You're going to be loving air practically. I mean, yes, you can still continue to love this person and want to be with them, but again, free will. If you're happy to do that, then that is your choice. But I don't think I've met anyone that would just be happy loving somebody from afar, not being able to touch them or, you know, talk to them, and just that's not realistic. That's not how we work. We live in the 3D world. I mean, we have to. And I know that we could get all romantic about it and say, oh, but love waits and all of those nice things. But you know what? Love understands. This King of Cups is in the upright. That means this person is emotionally available, meaning they are also emotionally mature enough to understand that they are not giving you what you need, that if you decide to detach and move on, they're going to understand that decision as well. And if they really admire you as much as I see here, they're going to even respect you for choosing to do that because you value yourself. You make yourself even more attractive to this person by doing that. Okay? So that's what I have for Scorpio in this situation for guidance. Again, I mean, I can't make that up. Look at that. 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands in reverse. The love is there. Let's give that there. Okay, the love is there. But where's the teamwork? Where's the collaboration? Non-existent. There's no action happening here. So there can be all the love in the world, but if there's no teamwork, no collaboration, what's supposed to happen here, right? Yeah, and I know that you're disappointed, you're sad. Listen to your intuition about this. This is you needing to continue to be the independent, gorgeous person that you are. Because all the more you make yourself attractive towards this person, let this person earn you, okay? Don't be hanging around, clinging to this person, because then they're just never going to do anything, right? They're just going to know, oh, she's always going to be there, or he's always going to be there. They're always going to be there. I mean, like I said, I don't see action. I see a lot of feelings, yes, but no action, okay? So, again, work on yourself here. Work on yourself. Continuously work on yourself. Do not let yourself get lost in this. I mean, there's an area in your life here that you need to work on because you're showing up in the reverse. The potential to be in this successful energy is there. Just continue to work on it. And strongly I feel you need to decide what is your wish fulfillment. What is going to make you happy? What is going to make you fulfilled? Is it this person? Then you kind of have to think twice about that. You got to learn that your happiness, your fulfillment should come from yourself. You should be able to make yourself happy. You should be able to make yourself fulfilled. This person comes along, they profess their love, then great, right? They complement your life. But until they do that, nothing's going to happen here. And especially if you're wanting more, you're wanting a commitment. Maybe you want to have a family. Are you going to have a family with just feelings, air? I mean, what? You know, you need more. And I'm telling you, this person will understand. I mean, the way that we see it here, this person will understand the choice that you make. That it's going to hurt them for sure, but they're going to understand. And you kind of need to work on yourself here, Scorpio. So look at that. Scorpio, you come out here, death. You need to end this. You need to end this. I think you know, the more that you don't end this, the more that you create difficulty for yourself, the more that you're just bringing on hardship, more hardship to a situation that's already hard. Just take this as a learning experience for the future you. It's the best that you can do. And if this person one day shows up, then great. Take it from there. But don't be waiting in the wings, you know? Tell me about it, right? The energy is so negative. Oh, God. I know, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's what we have for Scorpio. Let me just drink some water. Okay. Yeah. How can Scorpio change the negative? The only negative you can change is that which you have inside of you, yourself. Whatever negativity is happening for you is the only thing you can change. You can't change anything for the other person. Like I said, oh, I said this in a private reading that I did, I think earlier or yesterday. I follow somebody on YouTube. This person gives great advice with their tarot, and this person, you know, the reading was about two people, how they both love each other, but one person was not expressing their feelings, similar to the King of Cups here. They weren't saying how they felt, they weren't sharing how they felt, but the love is there. And it's like this person, this King of Cups, had put a rock on top of the feelings, right? It's not your job to remove that rock. They need to remove that rock, okay? They need to decide that they want to put in all the effort to remove that rock so that they can explore what they need to explore. Unless they do that, nothing is going to happen. It's not your job to remove that rock. And it's also not your job to stay there waiting for the King of Cups to remove the rock. You know what I mean? You need to think about yourself here. And it's not being selfish to work on yourself. Because when you're better, when you're good, you can be better and good for all the people around you, right? Okay, I don't mean to make anyone cry because I saw someone say they're crying. And I get that a lot, especially in private readings, you know. When I get feedback from the people that I've done readings for, they say that they cried. And I'd like to think that it was in a positive way, you know. Crying realization, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's tough to hear what we've known all along, you know? Okay, let's do another one. Let's see. Let's do another one. We have just very, very few cards left. Yeah, okay. Let's choose the next one. Oh, man. My cards are teasing you guys. Oh, what did we get? Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have done Aquarius, so this should be Gemini. Oh, did we do Gemini already? I think we did. Yeah. So it should be Libra. I don't know. Let's see if Libra is going to pop out. Ooh, that wanted to come out. Oh, we got Aries. It's kind of like earlier. Wonder why. But we're going to go with Aries. But just as a side note, you might also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I don't know. We'll just put that out there. But we have Aries. Our Aries folks here. Aries. Okay, we've got Aries foes. Okay. Let's see what your story is today, Aries. Remember, guys, all of the readings are current energies, okay? I mean, we have a sprinkling of things that could happen, but the moon in reverse. Ooh, are we finding something out? What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Let us see, let us see. Oh, really? Yeah, so maybe that applies. Maybe that's why we had the air energy come out. Okay, one more card for Aries, please. Okay, Six of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, okay? So let's clarify. What are we finding out here? What's being revealed? Let's check that out. So somebody mentioned or commented they wanted me to do like a crystal haul because I got a lot of crystals there. I actually have more, but that's all that could fit there. I think I like that idea because, you know, I'm a big crystal. I wear crystals, if you guys notice. So might do that. Ooh, Pentacle energy is strong too. One more card. I need more than that. Just a sec. Let me just let me clarify something here. Because I need to, yeah, I need to clarify. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, got it. Let me just fix the card so you guys can see it. Death is following us all around, isn't it? Man. This is Aries. It just started. I need to clarify the Death card, guys. Just a sec. Okay. Let me do the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This looks like it's going to be complicated for some reason, so... Okay. Okay, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. So, we got the moon, so this is Pisces energy. And it feels like something is going to be revealed. Something that was hidden is now going to be realized or shown, revealed, whatever. It feels like this King of Pentacles. So this could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Honestly, Aries, I feel like this is still you. You could probably have this in your chart as well. It feels like you're trying to release something because you want a new beginning. Being in a Pentacle energy, it feels like you are a provider, type of person that people can rely on. You're responsible and all that stuff. But you're in the reverse because King of Pentacles is a practical person, right? Practical person. But I feel like you're realizing that you can't always be practical, especially if you want a new beginning, especially if you want to take a chance on something. And there's something here that you're needing to release. Now, I needed to clarify what exactly is this that needs to be released, right? And I got the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, so Aries, with the Ace of Cups. It doesn't actually tell me what you need to release. It does tell me, though, that you need the courage, the confidence to release whatever this is. If you want to explore this love that you want to take a chance on. Okay? I hope that was clear how I explained that. So definitely, Aries, you're needing to release something, maybe a situation, a person, a connection, in order to get this, because you want this. You want this new beginning. You want to take a chance, a risk on something. And you realize you can't always be the dependable person. And I'm not saying be irresponsible, but you need to kind of shift to the King of Wands energy to go after this. You need to gain the confidence and the strength to go after this. I feel like whatever this is holding you back, and that's why you need to release it. If you want this love, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to transition a bit here. Now, we got the Eight of Pentacles, and then let me just, okay, I'm going to leave that there because I needed to clarify some of the cards. I was kind of confused. Okay. This is telling me that you worked hard on something. You put effort towards something. But no matter how much you worked at it, it was just very disappointing in the end. And you might even have regrets about this. You, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. It feels like you worked hard on a connection. You worked hard on a relationship. But no matter how hard you worked, it didn't work out. You and your person here in this connection, this is different from this new cup of love you want. You tried to make this work, but it just wouldn't work. You guys just were not, you weren't vibing anymore. You're not on the same page anymore. It's not the same. Things have changed. It's kind of telling me that it is going to end. And you have regrets about this. You're disappointed about the ending, yes. But it feels like you're in the energy of, I gave it my all. I tried. I tried to fix this. I tried to repair this. I tried. I gave all of the energy. You know what I mean? And that is the perfect energy to be in, because as long as you know that you did your best, that you tried, you're walking away from this. You're walking away with no regrets, right? Now, I needed to just kind of figure out exactly what is this ending, because I see it now, but I clarified it just in case. This ending, I feel like because you wanted to work on this so badly, you wanted to really try to make this work, you were delaying something else. You were delaying something else that was really meant to happen. And I feel it's this cup of love here, and I feel it's with this Empress. You were delaying being with this Empress because you were working hard at trying to make something else work. But no matter how hard you work, it ended. Now, that's what I have currently in the energy, okay? Then we have the Six of Pentacles. I can't say what your connection with this Empress is, if it's good, if it's bad, I don't know if you're on good terms with this person. It's kind of showing me here, though, that you know that you need to give back now to this person. You know that you need to give back equal effort. You're needing to fix this. I feel previously you did not, and now you want to give to this situation, this person. You've decided on it, and in fact, you are so decided that you really want to rush in here. You really want to rush in doing this. The only problem I have is with the Devil in reverse. Make sure that you're going to be consistent, because you might be in this energy to rush in and do this, and then you pull back, or you leave or whatever. That's not going to be fair to this Empress, okay? Just make sure that, this decision that you made to give to this situation, this connection with the Empress, that you're not going to be inconsistent, okay? Make sure that you've fully fixed the ending to this other connection before pursuing this Empress. Otherwise, you're going to be bringing things to this new connection that's, inevitably it might just end because of this, right? So that's something you need to be aware about, Aries. So yeah, this could be you, Aries, or you could be dealing with an Aries, whatever the case. I'll let you guys decide. So I don't know. I don't know if this resonated. I hope it did. But for guidance, yeah. Okay. Yep. Look at that. Page of Pentacles. Definitely you're wanting to offer, well, I'm going to address this to Aries, okay? Aries, you're wanting to offer something here. You're wanting to offer a new beginning. You want to give to a situation that I feel that you weren't giving to before, okay? I feel that you were not giving equal effort here, equal time, equal energy, but now you're ready to do that, okay? But again, make sure that you close out a cycle that has ended for you, which is this, I feel like this previous connection, this other connection you were in. Make sure you close that out. Don't bring whatever baggage to this connection that you want with the Empress. All right? Make sure that that you really work on that. Otherwise, there's going to be resistance in this connection. And not because it's you or this Empress that doesn't want it, but sometimes energetically, even when we want something, if we don't close out things properly, that already in itself creates the problems, right? So, okay, yeah. All right. Definitely an ending. And yeah, it's a painful ending that we see here because of course you're ending a connection. You tried your best. You really wanted to make this other connection work. And I feel, I'm just going to put it out there, King of Pentacles. This could be somebody you were in a long-term commitment with, somebody you might have even been married to, okay? You made this work so hard. You did everything you could. And even if you have an Empress that you want to be with, this is still devastating to you because this didn't work out. You put in everything that you could. And so this ending, of course, it's painful. And that's why I'm saying, make sure you've had the proper closure to this other connection before pursuing this, okay? Be clear. Have the right clarity before proceeding, all right? Yeah, look at that. I mean, I gotta make this up, guys. Seriously. Do not attempt to go towards this new beginning until you're fully healed, okay? Until you have addressed all of the issues that you've had in this connection, until you've healed yourself, your heart, your mind, even your body. I mean, whatever you need to heal, make sure you heal that before you go into this new opportunity. Like I said, otherwise you're going to bring all of this baggage to this person, which wouldn't be fair, right? Yeah, you need clarity going to this person. You need to be decided. You don't want to have just come from this, not properly healing, going toward this Empress, being with this Empress, loving every minute of it, but then in the back of your head thinking, oh, but what if this doesn't work out? Or, but what if this happens and this happens? I mean, that's what's going to destroy this possible connection with this person. And that's why you need to heal. You need to sort that out, complete that, phase it out of your life. That's what, if that's going to take time, then it takes time. Okay? I mean, that's what it is. And maybe that's why we have so much Pentacle energy here, because it's going to take time. If this Empress is meant to be with you, they will be there when the time comes. I mean, that's just the way that it works. Okay? I know sometimes we want to put pressure on timing because, of course, you want to be with the person you love right now. I want to be with this person. But whatever, I mean, and I really believe that whatever is meant for you will always be meant for you, no matter how much time passes. I mean, you guys could, you could do your healing, be on your own, processing that. This Empress could even meet someone new, but at the end of your healing, you're ready. And this Empress, maybe she's broken up with this person. Then that's the time for you to be together. You never really have to force what's meant for you. It's going to work out that way, okay? Okay. That is what I have for Aries. I'm still feeling okay, so we're going to do another one. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Aries has an impatient energy, and I know that's why it's going to be a struggle, right? But believe me, I have an impatient energy. But sometimes things happen to kind of humble us to realize that it's not all about us, Okay, Aries is done. Let me just remove Aries. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to blow out my candle because... Okay, let me just flush out the energy. Okay. What signs do we have? We have Libra, Cancer, yeah, Leo, Virgo, Sag. Those are the signs that are left. Sorry, Nell Mascarina 7 Gmail. I'm trying to make sense of what you're saying. I'm just a little confused. Okay. We'll do about 2 more. Then I think we should be good. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't mean to call anyone out. I'm just very confused about what you're trying to say because I've been seeing your comments since a while ago and I still don't understand. So, okay. Give me a sec. Okay. All right, let's go. Let us choose the next card. Okay. Who's next? Who is next? Leo. Do we have Leo, folks? Leo? Leo. Leo folks in the house. It's your turn. I think I might do all the signs because I'm still up for it, so yeah, probably do all the signs. I'm sorry I'm not able to do all the signs every time, but so, you know. So, I mean, I don't even know what time we started, but it's already 7 o'clock, so we've been here a while, I think. Yeah, and I'll upload this to my YouTube channel, What's in a Spell. I only just created that like a month, 2 months ago. So you guys can follow there, or you can just check it out, whatever. Okay, yep, it's going to be posted on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get Leo's story. Leo, what is going on with you? 2 of Swords. With the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, let's do that again. I'm sorry, but you're really confusing people, I think, with what you're saying. Even I don't understand what you're saying. So maybe you would just like to watch and not really comment too much because, yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Let us clarify. Clarify. Yep. Okay. 2 of Swords. So what is this 2 of Swords? No. 2 cards. Is it only applicable to those who are watching right now? No. I mean, I'd like to think all my readings are timeless, meaning whenever you come across it is when you need to hear it or when you need to see it, right? So Knight of Cups, and that's why I say it's current energy. When I'm reading it, current energy. I could have done this reading today, you watch this 2 months from now, but you know, you watch it, that's your current energy. That is your current experience. So I'd like to think the readings are timeless. Oh man, I'm not even going to comment. What the hell? Okay. Sorry, that wasn't about the reading. Okay. 1 more. All right. And 3 of Cups. I gotta figure out what this 3 of Cups is. 1 more card. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay. I kind of gotta clarify what this 3 of Cups is further. Just give me a sec. Yes, yes, yo, I got the answer I needed. Okay, look at that, Leo. You come out as well under strength. Well, for me, because that's Leo energy, but yeah. Okay, I just need to stretch. Okay, Leo, what is your story? Leo. I'm going to take this as you having two things to decide between, or two things that are currently in your energy, two people that are in your energy. And you don't want to take any action about it. You want to leave things as is. You don't, for you, there's no decision to make, is what I'm seeing here. There's also Pisces and Gemini energy here. Leo, it seems like you don't want to take action on anything. You're kind of just hanging there, watching the things that are happening, observing what's happening around you. But obviously, there's something that needs to be done here. I feel that because there's some kind of, decision here that needs to be made. It feels like you're already in a commitment, possibly a marriage, but you have another option in love with someone else, possibly a Gemini. So I can see you're choosing not to do anything about this, but just because you put on the blindfold, just because you choose not to do anything about it, doesn't mean that this is going to coexist in a harmonious way. That's not how that works. You can't turn a blind eye and expect things to just be okay. That's not how it works. So we have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. Okay. I'm kind of getting this. Okay, if I have it right, that Leo, you are in a long-term commitment or you are married. I'm kind of having it as that. Let me just. The person that you're committed to, possibly even married to, it feels like you don't have as much love because I see you in the reverse here. I feel like you're heavily burdened here. It feels like you feel that you're carrying the burdens all by yourself here, and that you're not really able to express yourself, like how hard things are. And I think maybe that is why there's a pullback on the love that you feel for this person. Right? It feels that way. It feels like this is the person you're committed to, but you feel like you're bringing all the burdens by yourself. Okay, now let's talk about this Three of Cups. So yeah, third party situation, right? I mean, we obviously see that here. So I think this is the third party, the other person, because we got the long-term commitment marriage one here. Now we're looking at possibly the third party here. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It seems like you have love for this person, but you're not really showing it to this person. You're not expressing it, but you do have it. It feels like you want to grow this long term. Yeah, it feels like you want to grow this long term. This is something that, you feel could, be long term. But I also see something here about not being completely fulfilled. So maybe as much as you have feelings for this person, as much as you see this person in your life for a long period of time, maybe there's something that is lacking still. And maybe that is something that you have here. And that is why you choose to stay between the two people, right? So it's like whatever's lacking here, you get that here. And whatever's lacking here, you get that here. Whatever. I needed to clarify if this was a third party situation, so I pulled two more cards. And yeah, kind of getting, it definitely is. There's heartbreak here. And with the King of Wands, I'm going to have to say a tad bit overconfident maybe, having two people, creating heartbreak. And I'm not saying that, Leo, you want to do this or that you're doing this on purpose, but that is the situation that is happening here. There's heartbreak here. And I see the heartbreak under this third party. I don't see it under here. I see you burdened, but I see the person you're committed to, even married to, just sitting there pretty, kind of, you know, doing well and okay. This third party, though, this third party is heartbroken. I don't feel that they're happy with the situation. But you seem a bit overconfident. You seem, and I'm going to say overconfident because it's paired with the Three of Swords. It feels like you're overconfident here because you're in this energy of, I have this and I have this. I don't have to do anything about that right here. I don't have to do anything about it. I'm going to just close my eyes, let them both be there, not really thinking about the people, these two people that you're dealing with and what's happening with them. I don't know. It's kind of what I'm getting here. So I don't know if that applies, if that's resonating for you guys, but that's the story that I have for Leo. And for guidance, I mean, this is you, Leo, strength in reverse. Okay, there may be something that'll happen that you're not gonna like. You have no control over whatever this is. This is gonna happen whether you like it or not, and it's actually going to test your strength, right? It's gonna test you, whatever this is. Yeah, look at that. Something is gonna close out here, and you're gonna be very disappointed about it. It may already be happening, I don't know, but something is closing out here. It could be your connection with this person. It could be your connection with this person. But whatever the case, there is going to be something that will change, that will close out. And you're going to be left here sad and disappointed. See, that's why you need to take action, because I feel that whatever's closing out here is what you don't want to close out. So there is one person here that you want to be with more. You have to do the right thing here, Leo. You can't be in this energy of keeping two people like this. You need to take action. You need to think about what it is you really want here and move towards that. Again, look at that ending. Scorpio energy. Leo, if you're not careful, whatever it is that you truly want, wherever it is that you see your happiness with, that is what's going to end. So unless you don't want that to end, you need to make a decision. You need to take the blindfold off. You need to get off that goddamn tree and make a decision and do something about it. Otherwise, you lose what you really want, right? There's somebody here that really loves you, unconditional love. But this person doesn't feel stable with you. This person feels instability. They feel like they don't have a foundation with you. I don't know. And I don't think this is that person. It's probably this person here because, I mean, if you're already committed or married to someone, you've already set up a foundation. This Queen of Cups does not have a foundation or stability with you. If this is the person that you really want, you are going to lose this person because of what's happening here. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Oh my God, sorry, I'm stretching here. Oh, okay. Oh, Leo. Okay, kind of complicated reading, but you know. Life is complicated. Your head hurts. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, but I hope that resonated for the Leo folks. I hope that gave guidance, you know. And you know, if you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, I do have to say that when you watch the Sun, Moon, Rising videos for yourself, or readings, you're gonna see a correlation. Like if you're what is this, a Leo sun, and then you have like an Aries rising, and then you have like an Aquarius moon, let's just say, you know, you're gonna see like, hey, my Aries and my Leo energy are like almost the same. You know, it all correlates, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and so that's why. But I mean, you know, you guys can watch whatever you want to watch. Leo energy. We are done with Leo. Okay. All right. So I think we only have Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer. Right. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Are we talking in another language here? I seriously don't understand what's happening. Okay, I mean, okay. Because we're doing all the zodiacs, I don't think I'll be able to do questions because, you know, we're doing all the zodiacs here, so. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. I think I think it's going to be saved. There's an option to download it. I'll upload it to YouTube if you guys want to rewatch it. Okay. Okay. Let me just one more here. And do a little bit of this. This is a great arm workout, you know, shuffling. Okay. All right. Let's pick the next one. What is the next sign? Oh, that fell. Libra. You've got Libra, right? I saw some Libra folks earlier. Libra? Libra folks, you guys there? Libra. Yep, we've got Libra. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Libra. Oh, man. King of Cups. Where do I get my crystals? I'm going to do a video on that and then let you guys know. But I have a few from IG that I get crystals from. Okay, Wheel of Fortune again. What the hell? Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Libra, let's clarify. I got the King of Cups here. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Holy shit. Let's see what's that about. What is that about? King of Cups. Clarify King of Cups. Oh man, Lovers in reverse. Oof, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, I got 4 cards out. Oh man. What about the Queen of Cups in reverse here? What is this about? You're nervous. Okay. Alright, now what's the 5 of Cups? Let's see what that's about. Okay, bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, gosh, I didn't notice that earlier. Got King and Queen of Cups in the same. Okay, let's go. Okay. I need to stretch. Just give me a second. Okay. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We also have Gemini energy. So, King of Cups here. I can't tell who Libra is here, so I'm just gonna go with King and Queen. You guys decide who the Libra person is here in this story, okay? All right. King of Cups. King of Cups, you're in the upright. That tells me that you are in the energy of love. You're emotionally available. You're willing to commit. But there's a connection that's not working here with possibly this Queen of Cups. There's a breakdown here. There's like a disconnect or a miscommunication. It's not going so well right now. It even feels like something needs to end. Not necessarily the connection, but something does need to end to make this right. There's some kind of cycle that needs to end here, because the Page of Wands is in reverse, telling me that there's a blockage to this connection, which is so obvious with the Lovers in reverse here. There's some kind of blockage. There's something that needs to end between the King and Queen of Cups to make the connection work. What that is, let's see if we can find out. So we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn Energy. This Queen, right now, this Queen of Cups is not showing or expressing her feelings. She's keeping it to herself. And I don't even know if she still has feelings or not. Right now, she's not in an energy of love for sure. It's like she's chosen to be in a Queen of Pentacles energy where she wants to be practical. She wants to focus on her security, her abundance. She wants to focus on her money possibly. Does not want to focus on love right now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can clarify, I guess, but right now she doesn't want to see anything except that, her pentacles. You know, she's working more towards things where there will be some kind of, result or some, it's like she's being patient with herself, with what she's doing. She's going towards the things that if she plants it, then something will grow from it. So again, I'm feeling self-reliance here. Although this Queen of Pentacles usually relies on the King of Pentacles, what I'm kind of getting is she wants to be able to rely on herself. So let's see why she does not want to express her feelings. I'll just kind of get some clarifying cards here. Just one more. Oh God, don't fall. Well, that's weird. Okay, she doesn't want to express her feelings. She's wanting to be more practical. It feels like, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't know if this is Libra or the person that Libra is dealing with, but this Queen would rather not really concentrate on love or emotions, because she feels that when she does, she just gets into conflict. There are challenges, and I feel like when that happens, she loses clarity. She gets confused, and she's also in a Queen of Pentacles, energy, which means she likes stability. She doesn't like things that confuse her, that make her feel mixed up, that make her feel unbalanced. She always wants to know where she stands. She does not like to feel like she doesn't know where she stands. And it feels like in relationships and connections, there's always some kind of conflict, possibly even arguments. There's always challenges, and she'd rather just not have that. I mean, it feels like she's waiting. Yeah, I mean, it feels like she's waiting. And it's more of not really waiting, but like, whatever happens, happens. If it comes my way, then okay, that's fine. But she's not pressured, or she's not pushing for love at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, if it's meant to come to me, if it's meant to be mine, then that's that. She's not actively chasing or pursuing love, is what I'm kind of getting here. So I don't know. That's what I see here. Not sure if it's resonating for the Libras out there. Okay. Now we have the Five of Cups. Somebody's feeling disappointed, very sad. I mean, you can see her there. Okay. Because we got two contrasting energies, right? We got the King, we got the Queen. The King seems to be in an energy of wanting to love. The Queen is not in an energy of wanting to be loved. So what I have here is this King is sad and disappointed in the situation because possibly their person is not wanting to, do anything at the moment. They're choosing to stay where they are. They're choosing to kind of just hang there and observe and just, they don't want to do anything. And, the King is disappointed with this King of Cups. It feels like they're trying to fight for this connection and they miss this person a lot. I mean, but to be honest, it seems one-sided right now. It doesn't seem like there's any effort from this Queen of Cups to really pursue anything here. I don't know. I mean, that's what I see here. So, guidance, Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is probably gonna hurt someone. But with what I'm seeing here and with the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Pentacles, guys, love does not have to be that hard. Of course it has its challenges. Of course it has all of that, stuff to deal with. But it should never be so hard that it takes every ounce of your energy to make something work. I mean, if a connection is meant for you, it's going to flow easily. It'll come to you easily. There might be some challenges, yes, but you're never going to feel like... You should never feel like you're going to have to, like literally bleed for this. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like in this connection, it's not working. It shouldn't be this hard is what I'm getting. If it's meant for you, it's not going to be this hard. I don't know. Ace of Pentacles. And maybe it's just not... Okay, I got to point that out because Wheel of Fortune is also timing. So maybe at this time, it's just not working. There's a possibility for it to work out because we do have a King and Queen of Cups. Same elements, meaning that there is a rhythm here. There's something here. But right at this time, it's not. Maybe we need to wait for that wheel to turn. But should we wait? Wait for the person? Probably not. You know what I mean? I mean, probably not. I mean, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Was this in the reverse or was this in the upright? The Ace of Pentacles. Can somebody tell me, please? Because I was spinning it in my hand. Was this in the reverse or was this upright? I need to... Because I don't know. Can somebody tell me if this was in the reverse or in the upright, please? Upright. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles upright. Oh, man. Okay, this is going to go for the Libra. Is it reversed? What is it? I kind of feel like it was upright too, but I don't know. I just wanted to make sure. Wait, just wait a sec. Yeah, I'm going to go with upright. It's what my gut is telling me, so upright. Upright, okay, this is for the Libras. This particular piece of advice here is for the Libras that have been manifesting for a new beginning. Now, when you were manifesting this new beginning, when you were praying hard to have a new beginning, were you specific? Because I have to say, you are being provided a new beginning, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's with this Queen of Cups here. You're being given a chance at a new beginning. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune. And now it's up to you whether or not you're going to actually take this new beginning that's been offered. Then this is specifically for the Libras that, you know, prayed for something new to happen, okay? Sometimes we pray for something and we get it, but not exactly how we want it. I feel that maybe you prayed for a new beginning with your person, but you're being given a new beginning entirely. And why do I say that? Because we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. This connection, it has been disappointing for you. It's been sad, right? It's obviously an ending that needs to happen, I have to say. I mean, we see here this Queen of Cups, the energy that she's in. She's not there. She's not on the same page. And there needs to be an ending to this sadness that you've been feeling, right? Oh, man. Okay. If you have been waiting, if you've been, you know, if you're trying to be patient, you know, still going on the journey towards this person, it's kind of telling me it's not gonna be successful. You can wait as long as you want. It's just telling me it's not gonna be successful here. And like I said, there's timing to do with this. Okay. Sometimes the wish fulfillment that we have, what we imagine is our happiness, what we imagine is going to make us feel fulfilled, is not necessarily what's good for us, you know? And that's why the universe steps in the way that they do when they give us the Tower moments, when they give us all these challenges and conflicts to deal with. It's to make us realize what is it that's truly going to give us happiness. And right now in this particular situation, I know this is something you really want. I know this is in your eyes a wish fulfillment, but it's not exactly the right one. Okay? That's something that needs to be considered. I'm kind of getting the feeling that you need to do you right now. You kind of need to not exactly remove yourself from the energy of love, okay? But maybe transition a little to the King of Pentacles energy. Work on your abundance, work on your stability, your security, maybe start setting up a foundation for yourself so when the right person comes along, you're ready to accept them with open arms. And I know that, you know, you're losing hope in the situation, but maybe this is just a signal for you to put your efforts, your concentration into something that needs your attention now, which is establishing your stability, right? It's like, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, I cannot get more clear than this. This connection that you're in, it's not equal. I know that the Two of Cups is an equal effort, but we have a Two of Cups in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that this connection, only one person is making the effort here. And this isn't something that's stable. It's not going to go in the way that you're hoping or planning it to go. And like I say, current energies, guys, okay, current energies. Things can change, but who the hell knows when the energy is going to change? I mean, what if it's 10 years from now? Are you seriously going to wait 10 years for somebody that doesn't even want to make an effort? Come on. I mean, it's nice to be in the energy of love. We got to be practical though. Come on. It can't be that way. Gemini energy. So I don't know, Libra, you might have Gemini in your chart. I feel like you feel really strongly about this connection and you are really overthinking here. You feel very trapped. But are you really? I don't think you are. And you may be concentrated on this person. You may think this person is it, but there is much more out there. You need to realize that. You know, you need to realize that. Oof, okay, I don't know. I could keep going and going here, but it's really showing me start taking action, make decisions, make goals, focus on something new here, and to go towards that. You really need to kind of step out of this energy that's here because it's not being reciprocated the way that you want. And you know, in the end, I know in the end this Queen of Cups is losing out on you, but while you wait for this Queen of Cups, you're losing out too. This Queen of Cups is going on about her life. I mean, she's even concentrated on her money, on whatever, not really thinking about the love aspect, you know? And I mean, I'm not saying that this person is bad or anything, but they're certainly not thinking about this connection for sure. So you kind of need to put things into perspective. And I mean, you kind of got to decide what you need to do here. I mean, look at that. Six of Swords. There needs to be a transition away from this. You need to kind of leave this situation right now. Okay, so that's what I have. Sorry, Libra, that wasn't too positive. I know. And not trying to be harsh, just trying to give you guys the advice that's needed. And like I said, I don't give advice lightly. More often than not, I've already gone through the same thing. I've gone through that for sure. But somebody I really thought that I could have a future with, you know, but there was no action from this person as well. And it's not because they're a bad person. It's not that at all. In fact, when I think about this person, I still have a lot of love for this person, but I see them differently now because I realize that, you know, I wasn't valuing myself. And you can't really do much with life and a connection if the other person isn't willing to try or do anything with you. What's the point? You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean that you have to look badly on your person. You can still admire your person. You can even still love your person. But you need to make the choice that's right for you so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. And your person, they're doing their own thing, right? I don't know. I mean, that's just advice from me. Free will always applies here. You guys get to make the decision. I'm just telling you what's in the cards. Okay. Sorry about that. It was a bit negative. I know that was hard. Believe me, I've had harsh wake-up calls. Okay, we're going to do another, I think we have 3 left. Am I right? We've got Virgo, Cancer, and Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do the 3. Just so that everybody gets done, and then I'll go ahead and upload that to YouTube. You guys can watch it there, check it out. I am so sorry that it's brutal. I know it is. It's a tough energy this morning. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this hard. But, you know, we deal with reality here on what's in a spell. I mean, I also get a lot of tarot readings on my wall, you know, believe it or not, on my FYP. And I have an admiration and respect for all tarot readers. It's just that I took this approach because I'm also, I mean, one of my signs is I don't want to say what it is. One of my signs is a practical sign. You know what I mean? I'm scientific. I believe in data. I believe in facts. And that's why going into tarot is a bit difficult for me because it's outside my realm. But that's why I kind of infused my spiritual, empathic side with my practical side, with my scientific side. And so we do readings this way. And yes, it can be tough. You're going to hear things you don't want to hear because I'm going to give it to you like I see it. But again, guys, you don't have to take the advice. You especially don't have to watch it if you don't want to. If it's too hard, save it, then maybe watch it on another day when you have enough strength and courage to watch it, you know? And if you really don't want to watch it, you're free to scroll. Nobody is pressuring anyone here, okay? I get a lot of people commenting, you know, why is this on my FYP? Why did I see this? Blah, blah, blah. You can scroll. That's why that button was made in the first place. I mean, you know, that's why the swipe feature, whatever thingy that's called, is made. You don't have to watch anything. Oh, I love that. Truth has less calories than lies. Oh, man, that's nice. That's cool. Love that. Okay. Well, let's get on to the next sign because we have 3 more to go. I think I need to take a bathroom break. Is that okay? I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I'll be right back, okay? You guys just hang out there, do whatever. Are you guys still there? So sorry, I need to take a break. Sorry for whatever background noises you heard. Okay. Hang on. What's happening? Are you referring to me about the adult diapers? Wow, I've been sitting here for a few hours, so of course I needed to go to the bathroom. You know, I love how much I've matured because that comment would have actually pissed me off, but I'm kind of laughing at it. Yes, it's going to be posted on YouTube. What's in a Spell? You guys can check it out. Okay, so is it 3 signs? 3 signs left. We are done with air, so we're done with air. We've got Virgo, Sag. Oh, we're done with that too. We're done. Oh, no, we're not done with Cancer, right? Yep, okay. All right. Let's do the next one. Let's get the next sign. Oh my gosh. I only have a few cards, that's why. Maybe I should just choose. Oh, there we go. Virgo. Virgo, it's your turn. It is your turn, Virgo. Virgo, what is going on, Virgo? Okay. Let's get Virgo's story. Virgo. Oh. Okay, Justice. Oh man, okay. Virgo, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Justice. We've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna clarify. Okay, Justice. Kind of need to clarify just a sec. Further clarify. Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. I wonder what this is. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, Virgo, I'm already going to tell you it's hard. Got the Empress. What's going on here, Virgo? Okay, let's go ahead and start with this. So Virgo, you're wanting some kind of justice here. It has something to do about your happiness, your fulfillment, something you want, a wish fulfillment. Sorry, I need to clarify that. Why the Eight of Cups? Why the Eight of Cups? Is it what it is? That's what I think it is. Okay, because I'm confused about the Eight of Cups, but I do have the Six of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, there's something you really want. That's something that has to do with your happiness, something that I feel you don't have at the moment. I'm going to say that this is somebody returning, possibly. It feels like somebody that's returning, somebody that never let go, somebody that you thought about a lot. So I hope that resonated. I don't know if it did or not, but that's kind of what I'm getting here, because I also have the Six of Cups. So this is somebody from your past, I feel like, that it may be returning, somebody that you really wanted to be with, and you've been unhappy without this person. But this person, well, it could be you that's holding on to this, or your person has been holding on all this time, and now they're ready to return. So that is a possibility. You've thought about this person a lot, and maybe they've been feeling that too, because because I work with energies, you know, and I know that kind of sounds weird, especially if you're not into tarot and stuff, but that is what I work with, energies. And I think I've always worked that way. I just never acknowledged it before. But you know, in this case, I don't know if there's any communication that's even going on here, but it feels like somebody wants to communicate. So this is more on an energetic level of somebody wanting to return to someone here. So I don't know, Virgo, if this is you wanting to return to someone or somebody wanting to return to you. Look at you. There, you're right here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. It feels like you've already, it feels like you've known that this would happen for some reason. Okay, let's just read the cards. Six of Cups, somebody from the past, wanting to come in with a message, wanting to talk, wanting to talk, take some kind of action here. I kind of see you just doing your own thing. I don't think that you're expecting this. For some reason, I don't think you're expecting this. I think this is going to come in suddenly, out of the blue. And you might even doubt the sincerity. You might even doubt because we have the Seven of Swords here. Something has happened to break whatever this connection was. And this person that returns, and I feel like, Virgo, that this is not you returning. This is a person returning to you, I feel like, but I could be wrong. Just reverse the roles. And it feels like something happened here. And when this person returns, you're going to be doubting their intentions. There's also an energy of feeling burdened by this person for some reason. So I don't know that you're all that open to this person returning. Let's figure out what the Seven of Swords is, because we did get that here. So, you know, universe knew we needed to clarify that, and it got clarified. What is the Seven of Swords? Because somebody was hiding or lying about something, right? And ordinarily, I would have said that this is self-deception, but I don't think that's what it is here. Maybe the person that did this, the person that you're dealing with, Virgo, maybe they were lying to themselves or being deceitful or deceptive towards themselves, okay? I see that this person may have left you, abandoned you, maybe even ghosted you, but definitely there was a low point here. This person left you for sure. And it caused a lot of heartbreak, And I think that is why you're in this energy here of not even expecting this person to return. It feels like, you know, you never thought that this would come back around. And maybe that is also why you doubt the sincerity of this person. Because of this heartbreak, because of this abandonment, you know, you really went through a sad time over this. But I feel like you do miss this person. You know, you do miss this person. So yeah, I mean, take that how it resonates. It could be you, Virgo, that is, you know, did the leaving, or it could be you that had been left behind. But whatever resonates for you. There's somebody coming back, wanting to try again. The other person is not, I don't know, it might not be as open. Okay, so let's see here the guidance. We have an Ace of Cups with the Empress. I feel like somebody is hoping that, and I feel that this is probably you, Virgo, but again, roles can be reversed. Somebody is hoping that the other person is going to be understanding, going to be nurturing, going to accept them. They're going to offer this cup of love, and they're hoping that they'll be accepted. Again, we have, you know, now I get what the Justice card is here, because somebody left, and you know, there was heartbreak. Okay, so Judgment card, the two, yeah, somebody owes someone an apology for sure. There's an apology that's going to happen here. I feel like somebody knows they did not put in the right kind of effort into a connection, and they're going to come forward with an apology, I feel. Again, with the Four of Cups, got that here. Now we have it here. Okay. The person that is going to be coming back or coming forward about this, you kind of, I don't know if this is you, Virgo, or the other person, but you kind of need to also be accepting if this person does not want to accept your offer. You need to give allowances for that. Don't put, you know, all of your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to go back to this person. They're going to accept me. We're going to live happily ever after. It can't be that way. You got to pace yourself here and kind of put it so that, okay, I'm going to go to this person. I'm going to tell them how I feel. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to explain myself. And then I'm going to listen to what they have to say. Okay? You have to be open that this person may not want this at all. They may choose to leave this situation. Okay? So just be careful about that, because you might be expecting that everything is going to be okay once you say what you have to say. That sometimes that's not the case. Again, you got to be strong here. You got to be confident. Take the proper steps in trying to fix whatever this is, because I think you want to fix it. But you also have to make sure that you are clear and decided about what you're going to do, and that you allow the other person to say what they have to say. No matter what they say, you got to listen to it and accept it, okay? Again, allow for the option that it will not be accepted. Allow for the option that this person might not want to choose to, you know, accept that cup of love that you have to offer, all right? We even got you here, Virgo, Hermit energy. I can see that you went through a period here where you really thought about why things didn't work out. I mean, I do see somebody leaving someone, but there could have been a whole story behind that. We don't know. That would be too complex. But you did do a lot of thinking here, I feel like, about this connection and why it didn't work. And look at that. Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's a big opportunity that was missed here. It feels like somebody really missed out on an opportunity here. Man, look at that. Ooh, okay. What I do have to say, though, is it feels like you've been making this journey. You want to offer something solid. But again, you have to allow for the possibility that your person, Queen of Pentacles, doesn't see you as someone reliable, doesn't see you as somebody that they can settle down with, doesn't see you as somebody that they could, you know, set up a foundation with, because you've already left this person behind. You've already broken their heart. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is what it looks like to me. So I don't know. You got to kind of temper yourself here. I don't want you to get your hopes up too high about this. It doesn't mean don't try, but if you do try, you have to leave allowances for it not going the way that you want it to go. So, yeah, that's what I have for your reading here, Virgo. I hope that resonated. Okay. 2 more signs, right? Then we're good to go. My gosh, it's a Sunday, right? It's Sunday. Sunday is rest day. Okay, so Virgo, we are done with you. Who else is left here? Capricorn, Cancer, Sagittarius. Yep. We still have 3 signs. I thought we only had 2 more. Okay. You're welcome. I hope that resonated. Okay. Whew. Heavy readings today, huh? Thought we'd get more fun out of that, but no. Okay, we get more pot. And we still don't have Cancer. I'm a Cancer sun, so I'm also waiting for what's going to show up. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully. Okay. No, 2 more times, sorry. No, 3 times, sorry. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Oh, thank you for staying, even though your sign is done. Yeah, I mean, even if it's not your sign, you usually get a lot of guidance from the situations and everything. So, we are going to go to the next. I feel like I should just choose. I don't think I'm going to be able to really shuffle it because it's so few. So we're just going to do it randomly here. Right? Randomly. Who are we going to choose here? Okay. Cancer! So Sagittarius, you are last, right? Yep. I'm going to go put that there. Cancer. Oh my God. Now I'm scared. I mean, we have had all bad readings this whole time. Oh no. Although, you know what? I don't even have a love life, so I don't even know what I'm worried about. But I'm still worried, you know, because of course. But yeah, there's no love life happening here. I don't know. You have wine? Oh, please do share. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really shuffling the cards for Cancer. A little bias here. I want to make sure that we get good energy. Come on, Cancer. Okay. So, give me something good, Cancer. Oh no. My ears are literally hot. I don't know why. Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Calm voice and nice attitude. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. The Hierophant. What is that about? My ears are like all hot and red. Okay. One more card. We've got the 8 of Cups. Oh no. With the Ace of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be really weird with my reading today, so you guys are going to have to put up with it. Otherwise. Oh, God. What is this? No, I have a terrible singing voice. I have a terrible singing voice, man. Okay, Cancer. Chill. Seriously, man, my ears are all red. What the fuck? Okay. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Clarify. Got the Queen of Wands. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. Alright. Oof. With the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Hierophant. Hierophant. What's this about? Hierophant. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, wait, I gotta I gotta clarify. Okay. Oh God. What is this? Okay. I'm not going to say if this applies to me or not. This is for you guys. Holy shit. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles with the Fool. All right. Okay. Let's go about this Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Clarity. Ace of Swords means clarity, an explanation, communication. Now, I see two people here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn Energy. So this could be in your chart, Cancer, or it could be in your person's chart. Either way, I'm kind of seeing they're both, you know, kings and queens here, but they're different elements. That means that they're on different, they have different mindsets right now. Their energy is different, and that's why the Two of Cups is in reverse. They're not aligned right now. And maybe they never were. I don't know. I can't tell. But at this moment, they're not aligned. This Queen of Wands is feeling very passionate, feeling very confident, but also knowing what she wants. This Queen of Wands wants something. She's kind of determined about that. And we have a King of Pentacles here in the reverse. This King of Pentacles does not feel stable, not feeling it. I don't know. Usually I would say that this is irresponsible and all, but that's not what I'm getting. I'm kind of just feeling like this King of Pentacles does not want to engage because they don't feel that they're stable enough. They don't feel they even have something to offer, which is really weird because this is a King of Pentacles. They're a provider, right? So that's weird how that comes out. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. So, you know, either of these could be you. Now, just a sec, let me, okay. Because I needed to clarify the Ten of Swords here. I was kind of confused what this was about. Hierophant, Taurus energy. For me, this is commitment, this is marriage, right? So Cancer, you might be in a marriage or you might be dealing with someone that's in a marriage, okay? It feels like Aries energy. So you may be dealing with an Aries as well. I don't know. It feels like whatever this commitment, this marriage possibly is there's a painful ending here. So this could be you, Cancer, or the person you're dealing with, or it could be both of you. I mean, you and your person having this ending. So I'll leave it up to you guys. But this ending, I kind of feel like it's necessary for some kind of new beginning. We have new beginnings here. So it feels like whatever this ending is so that there could be a chance to explore a new beginning, right? And it feels like this Emperor, so I don't know if this is Cancer or the person they're with or the person, your person. It feels like this is what they want. This is what they've decided. This is, you know, Emperor, they take action. They make decisions, take action. They don't take shit. You know what I mean? So this Emperor feels like, okay, if this is what needs to happen, then this is what needs to happen. We got to do this. We got to decide this because this is what I want. So this is what it feels like, right? This ending, what is it? Okay, this ending is painful. It also feels like somehow it's wrong. Somehow, and I don't mean that it's wrong, like it's wrong for you, for that. It's just, in general, it's an ending that, you know, no matter how you look at it, it's going to be an ending that needs to happen, but there's going to be a lot of unhappiness here. There's going to be a feeling of doing something wrong. So this Emperor, if it's this Emperor that's deciding on this ending, they're confident and they are determined to end something because there's something that they want, but it doesn't mean that they feel good about this. It doesn't mean that they don't feel unhappy about this. It feels like they're dealing with this, right? I mean, there's something that they want, but doesn't mean that they're not going to experience guilt. They're not going to experience like they've done something wrong. That's still going to be in this Emperor's energy. So Cancer, this could be you or this could be your person, okay? We do have the Eight of Cups. Now, in the reverse, it tells me that somebody is returning, right? Either somebody's returning or somebody's having a hard time walking away. So we have Aries energy here in the reverse. I'm going to put it as that. It feels like this Aries, this Emperor, it feels like, you know, again, they want something, right? They really want something. But I don't know, they're not getting it for some reason. Let me clarify. I don't know. I need to clarify it. Just give me a sec. Oh. There's that Ace of Swords again. Oof. Okay. Yeah. I needed to clarify. Give me a sec, guys. I'm getting mixed feelings about this. I mean, I was so sure about this, but now I'm like, what's going on? Okay, this is how I see it. This King of Pentacles, this Emperor, this Magician, all one person, right? And the other person is the Queen of Wands. So this Emperor, this King, is dealing with this. There needs to be clarity and explanation. I feel like this King, this Emperor, is needing to provide that. So it's either this King or this Emperor, this Magician, and you know, they're all the same person. It's either this King or this Emperor is returning, or they're having a hard time walking away. It feels like this Emperor, this King, they know they've done something wrong. They know they've lied or they've hidden or they've done something wrong here. They know that. Okay. Okay. So this is what it is. Sorry. It took me a while to process that. What I'm getting here is this Emperor, this King is going to return. But they're afraid that when they return, they won't get what they want. They're afraid that this Queen of Wands may have options because they know that they have lied here. They've done something wrong in this connection. And so there's a bit of fear on this Emperor King's part that when they do return, you know, that they won't actually get what they want. We have the Five of Swords here. It feels they feel defeated already without even trying, to be honest. They are fearing that they're going to make a return and not get what they want. And I don't know, it feels like they're really scared to explain, which is what is needed in the connection. They're scared to explain, to talk, to have a conversation. Maybe because they're afraid to hear what the other person is going to say. I just feel a lot of fear here. So I don't know, Cancer, if this is you or if this is your person, but your person is determined to come back to you. They are. But there's a lot of feelings here. For one, it is because it looks like there's something that they need to end that is they're going to feel guilty about that. Aside from that, when they return to you, they fear what you're going to say. They fear that you might not want this anymore, that you have options. So there are a few things that are holding your person back here, to be honest. Let us go into guidance. Wow. Well, Cancer. This is going to be your personal guidance, Cancer. New opportunities, new beginnings here. Now, whether it's with this person or someone else, I'm going to tell you that you're gonna get a new beginning. I guess it's really up to you what you're going to choose here. Capricorn energy with the Three of Pentacles. I think you're going to try to make this work, Cancer. When this person returns, I feel no matter what the situation is, when the time comes, you're going to try to make this work with this person. I feel that you're going to do that, but there's going to be some things that are going to need attention, they're going to need to be worked on here. It may be baggage that your person brings them with them. It may be your baggage, whatever it is. I'll let you decide how, but there are some things here that are going to need to be addressed for this connection to work out. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Yeah, and there's gonna this could really work here. What I'm just seeing is that there's going to need to be a lot of teamwork, collaboration. There's going to be patience needed here, right? But the happiness, it's there. I mean, it's there. Look at that. The Emperor with the... Because the Emperor, yeah, this person, this Emperor is ready. They're ready to explore this love now. They want to offer it. They are afraid of you rejecting it, but they want to offer this love now. They want to have it. Yeah, look at that. That's okay. I'm going to tell you now, Cancer. It feels like this person is going to fight for you because they really want to be with you. They have all these fears that you might not want this, but they do. They want this and they're going to fight for it. They're afraid that you're going to resist, but I mean, that's what we have here. Look at that. Oh, okay. So the offer at first may be small. It may not seem like a big thing, but I think they do that on purpose. They start off small with their offer because they're not sure you're going to accept it. And maybe this is a bit of ego on their part. We are dealing with, I feel like, a fire sign as well. I'm not sure. But there's a bit of ego here that maybe if they offer only a little bit and you reject it, then only a little bit of them will be hurt. You know, do you see how that works there? It feels like that. Like, okay, I'm going to offer Cancer just a little bit here. Let's see if she accepts it. He, she, you know, orientation doesn't matter. I'm just basing it on what I see here. Let's see if Cancer accepts it. And if they don't accept it, at least it was only this cup of love. This person has to realize, even if it's a small cup or a gigantic, you know, bowl, it's still the same thing. And I don't know. I guess they're trying to soften the blow in case they get rejected is what I'm seeing here. There is going to definitely be a choice to be made here, Cancer. We have Gemini energy. And I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to have to decide that. But I do see this King of Pentacles that was in a reverse, they're in the upright now. It feels like they went through a lot of things to get their stability back, to be able to come to you, to come back to you, to offer something more stable, something that you can actually rely on. Before, I feel like you couldn't rely on this person. You probably couldn't trust this person. But now it seems they worked on this so that you could, you know, you could accept them. But they did have to go through a pretty hard tower moment is what I'm getting here. There's something that ended here or is ending or has ended. I don't know what the state is. But there's an ending here that seems very painful connected to this tower moment. So that's something that, you know, you need to consider. And yeah, energy of reuniting. Oof, I don't know if this is you, Cancer. Probably you, because your person seems to be wanting this. It looks like that you're not going to accept, or you're in the energy of thinking not to accept this. Possibly you want to just take a break. You really don't want to engage in this at this time. I mean, and that's not wrong. That's your choice, Cancer. With what has happened here, if your person, if this, you know, king, if this Emperor really loves you, they should understand, you know. It feels like you need to gain clarity here because you don't know if taking a chance on this is going to make it successful. And I feel like you are tired of putting in energy to something that doesn't work, right? Because I see you very determined here. I see very determined. We don't really get a lot of a backstory on you. We're getting a lot on your person, though, I feel like. I mean, but this could be you as well, Cancer, whatever. But yeah, again with the Fool, King of Wands. Oh, okay. Well, this is what I'm going to say, and I don't say this a lot. I do get that you should take a chance with a King of Wands, which I feel could be this Emperor, both fire energy. Take a chance on them, at least hear them out, is what I'll say here. At least hear them out. Hear what they have to say. They're going to explain something here. This ending that they've had, this connection that they were in and why it didn't work. And if this is somebody you want to be with, then you need to give them that chance at least. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Actually, that was pretty positive, wasn't it? I was like thinking, oh God, this is going to be terrible. It's going to be like, but yeah, it wasn't that bad, surprisingly. Wow. Okay. Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. We're already done with Capricorn. I'm going to upload the video, though, to YouTube if you guys want to check that out. I'm sorry, is this person... Maybe this Nell Mascarenas is using a translator. That's why it's coming out like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call you out. It's just I'm really confused by your comments. Okay, on to last sign, Sagittarius. Save the best for last. I'm not a Sagittarius though, but I'm just for you Saggy folks, as a consolation, you know? You guys had to wait like how many hours to get to this point. Thank you so much for staying, guys. Yeah. Finger heart. Yay, finger heart. That's so cute. Oh gosh. Try not to be scared. Okay. Last. No, that's not the last word. So sorry. There we go. Okay. Let's go, Saggy. What is your story, Sag? What's happening here? We've got the Five of Pentacles. Ooh. We've got the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Oh, crap. Naturally, just a sec. Okay. Whew. The Sun. So pretty positive, pretty positive. And then we've... Okay. I wasn't laughing at you, Sag. I just got shocked. We've got the Death card at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Sag. What is the Five of Pentacles? What is this about? Oof. Am I going to take these? Yeah. I think I should take it. I don't know. Knight of Cups. Ooh, look at that. The Sun in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wait, just a sec. Oh, a lot of cards for you, Sag, huh? A lot of energy. One more for the Sun. Okay, fine. 4 cards. Wow, you got 4 cards for each. Okay. Wait a sec. How did this come out? So this came out this way, and then this came out that way. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles and okay, Sag. So this could be you or your person, but somebody was abandoned, left behind, maybe even ghosted. It feels like something started off very passionately. It's like started off, you know, it was strong. The start was strong, but because somebody left, it turned into a missed opportunity here. And we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It feels like one person. Oh my God, I don't know. Okay, it's in my head. I'll go with it. It feels like this person is expecting an explanation. This person that was left behind really wants an explanation about what happened here, about why it failed. They are feeling very, very defensive, feeling very guarded as well. I mean, you see the sword up with the hand out. It's like, tell me what happened, and then I have my sword in my other hand. You know, so it's kind of that energy here. And then there's an energy of this failing even before it started. Feels like a strong start, but something happened here. Somebody left someone. I don't know, Sagittarius. Did you leave someone? Were you left behind? Can't really tell yet. Oh, look at that heartbreak. So we've got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that, you know, it looks like this person came in, you know, looking sincere, even with emotions, with a cup of love to offer. But that, you know, it's like the result was devastating. Look at that. Unhappiness, a blockage to something starting, and heartbreak. I kind of feel like this person came in and this happened to the other person, and it's like it toughened you up. And you know, you kind of see that here in this energy of this Queen of Swords, kind of toughening up. You kind of see that here as well, toughening up. This heartbreak was really hard on someone. I don't know if this is you, Sag, or your person, but this heartbreak was really hard on one person here. I don't know. Let's see what the next card is. You know, we had the Sun here in reverse, and now we have it in the upright. Okay, so I don't know. Because the Sun is, it's happiness, right? It should make everything okay. Not quite getting that, though. This Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, this energy here, this person that I feel like this person that was left behind, this possibly this queen, they you know, they've kind of gone through the heartbreak. It's toughened them up, and now they're not really focused on that. Now they're really focused on their coin, their stability. It feels like they're not going to pay attention to anything other than that. And somebody else may be wanting happiness with this person, but again, feels like there needs to be some kind of apology or explanation here. If you're the one that left and you want to come back to this person that you left behind, yeah, it feels like that. It feels like somebody wants to return to someone, offering something small here. So it feels like whoever's going to do the returning, I have to say, you better come back better than this, because right now I just see you in the energy of wanting to return, wanting to offer something small, but no explanation, no apology, no nothing. It's like you want to come back like nothing ever happened. And yet you expect this person to accept that, which is unfair, I think. This person deserves an explanation. This person at least deserves an explanation, if not a sorry, right? At least that. You are in the energy of kind of, it feels like you think you could do no wrong. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh here, but whoever this person is feels like they didn't do anything wrong, when in fact they did. So I don't know if this is you, Sagittarius, but if it is you and you're here, you better, you better fix your shit. That's not the way to come back to someone. Get it straight. You can't come back to someone with a small cup of love, no explanation, no nothing, hoping for a reunion, especially to somebody that took time to fix themselves and focus their self, and you don't come back properly. That's wrong. That's just really wrong, especially if you left this person in heartbreak. You even hardened them. Do you know what I mean? The pain that you caused hardened this other person. So you better come back correct, or don't come back at all. I mean, what's this bullshit you're coming back with? Tiny cup of love with a fish inside it? I mean, come on, seriously. It should be like you coming back with like a stereo over your head, playing some song, like in my favorite movie. What does that say? Anything, right? I mean, come back with something more than this bullshit. Seriously, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be angry. It does make me angry, though, to see this, because it feels like this person doesn't even realize what they did, what kind of pain they created here, right? I don't know. I'm sorry. So, Sagittarius, if you're here, if that's, get it straight, okay? Get it straight. That's not the right way to do it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. So I don't know if this is you, Sag. Well, this is going to be guidance for Sagittarius anyway. So Sag, there's an ending here. An ending here. And there's an ending here. Even though somebody wants something still, there's going to be an ending here. But with this Knight of Swords, it kind of tells me that maybe somebody rushes and that's why there's an ending. As I said, whoever this person is, coming back in this bullshit way, maybe you come back in this bullshit way because you don't even take the time to really think about how you're going to come back. You rush it, and that's why there's an ending here. So really think about how you're coming back to this person, how you're going to make it right so that it doesn't end. Because I see the sincerity somehow. It's just, for me, if you come back this way, then that's all bullshit. But if you come back in the proper way, then your sincerity can be felt and seen. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. Again, this is supposed to be guidance for Sag, but again, roles reversed, whatever, all of that stuff. It feels like somebody who doesn't want to even entertain this. They don't feel that it's going to be successful. They feel like it won't be worth the time, the effort. It's just going to be worthless, not even worth trying for. Sorry I have to say that, but that's what I see. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Judgment. An apology is needed here for sure. Because this Queen of Pentacles, they had to do a lot to get back their stability. They had to work on themselves after this energy here. They had to do a lot to get that back. And they're not going to let that happen to them again, is what I'm seeing. They're not going to allow for that to happen again. And if you want to get into this person's good graces, you need to apologize. You need to set it right. And it shouldn't be an apology on a condition, meaning, oh, I'm going to apologize because then they'll accept me. No. Apologize whether or not they accept you. I mean, that's the right way to go about it, right? Oof, man, it's not looking good. Somebody doesn't want, somebody who does not want this. Somebody does not want this anymore. Somebody doesn't want to put effort towards this. They don't want to give to the situation anymore. They feel like it will never be stable enough. Unfortunately, the other person is going to hold on because now they finally see the value of the other person. This is the person that was left behind. This is the Queen, the Empress. They're going to see the value of this Queen, this Empress, when it's a little too late. So, sorry about that. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of overthinking on this person's part. Whoever this knight, this person was that did the leaving, this emperor. No, not this emperor. This knight, this person that did the leaving. There's going to be a lot of overthinking. For them, it'll feel like it's unfinished business because they weren't able to possibly make things right. I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'm going to leave it at that. And it just feels like, you know, it's a little too late is what it feels like. And I'm so sorry because this last reading didn't end so well. I mean, I don't know. Next time, let's not be ghosting people, abandoning people. Let's just set people straight. Let's tell them face to face, I can't do this anymore. I mean, that is the more respectable approach rather than leaving a person hanging, leaving them feeling like they've been abandoned or ghosted. I mean, that's a terrible thing to do. And I've been ghosted. I know what that feels like. It's not pleasant, okay? It is not pleasant. And you know what? I've also been on the other side of that. When I had to tell someone, look, I mean, because I don't go out, guys, but I did go out on one date. One date. And, you know, the person was very nice and everything, but it wasn't clicking for me. There was no attraction. It just wasn't what it was, okay? But at least I had the guts to tell the person at the end of it that, you know, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to, you know, keep leading you on. I don't want you to feel like, you know, and I said it straight. Even if it was painful, I did the right thing. It's better to do it that way than leave somebody hanging, leave them thinking a million thoughts like, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? What, you know, why doesn't this person want you create a whole cup of all of this doubt of self. It's a very selfish thing to do. I'm sorry. It's better to tell a person why rather than leave them hanging. Don't do that, guys. Oh my God, that was so heavy. I felt the pain there. I really felt the pain. So yeah, we have all the signs. We finished everything. I'm glad you guys stayed as long as you did. I really appreciate it. I'll go ahead and that's not an excuse. Sag avoids confrontation. Then don't be doing shit. Okay. I mean, that's fine, but then don't do things that create that, right? I mean, don't do things that are going to hurt people. Oh, but yeah, I'm going to upload this to YouTube. You guys can watch it there. You know, go back if you missed a sign or whatever. Yeah, YouTube at What's in a Spell. I'll upload it. Within today, I'll upload it, and you guys can check it out there. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for staying. We'll try to do this again soon. Follow me on IG, What's in a Spell. I'll be releasing spell jars. And if I do have open readings again, you'll also find out there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, got some guidance out of this. You guys have a good morning. I'm going to get some sleep because this kind of tired me out. And yeah, thanks so much, guys. Bye.